Good evening, everyone. Happy November and happy Thanksgiving. It's early, and happy Halloween last night. And hope you all enjoyed that festive time. Comments from the community are entertained during the time designated for communications from the floor. And as you will see on our agenda, we have two separate communications times this evening. And I'll speak a little more about that when we get to those spots. The board will receive communication, but does not respond to individuals during this time. All speakers need to fill out one of these comment cards, and we have the salmon for the listening group and the beige for speaking at the microphone, and turn it in to the board secretary or to myself at the beginning of the meeting. Speakers' comments are to be 3 minutes or less. And because we have a number of them tonight, I'm going to tell you right in advance that I'm going to be strict about enforcing that, because we do have a lot of business to get through, and we're anxious to hear what you have to say, but we have to be able to get our business finished. Thank you very much. Additional information and details may be submitted in writing to board chair. And so what I'm going to ask you tonight is, if you have some kind of a document, give us a quick summary of it, and then give us the document, and we will make sure that all board members get copies of those. Okay? The board will not hear complaints against individuals in public. All complaints must go through the board's approved process as outlined in policy KL. And we have some copies of that policy and a complaint form at the round table over there. So if you're interested, you're welcome to pick one of those up. They're also on the district's website. If you go to the tab that says school board, then you'll see, I believe on the left-hand side, it says policies, or maybe it's across the top, I don't quite remember, but you'll see it. And then you can click and you can find the PDF copies of all of the policies. So to begin this evening, we have a student report from Bella Arevalo, and she is substituting for Sue, who is ill, unfortunately. Welcome, Bella. Please come up to the microphone.
Sue made it back.
It's Sue! Oh, my goodness. I talked to your principal this morning, and she told me you weren't going to be here, so I'm glad to see you.
Yeah.
Welcome. Very good. So you have some pretty exciting news for us tonight, don't you?
Our football team is the Oregon West Conference champions, and their first playoff game is this Friday at 7 o'clock in the Panther Stadium. Our volleyball team is also going to the playoffs, and their first game will be this Friday or Saturday. It hasn't been scheduled yet. And the boys and girls soccer teams are both going to the playoffs as well. November 10th is the Oregon West Choir Conference, and it will be held in our auditorium. November the 12th is the Academic All-Stars Assembly at 10:30 in the new gym. November the 23rd to the 24th are parent-teacher conferences. And the Senior Citizen Luncheon that we've been hosting for seniors in our community for the past 20 years will be on November 24th at 12:30 here in the cafeteria. Ebenezer opens the first week of December. December 1st at 6 o'clock is the free Senior Citizen Night. The show plays from December 2nd through December 4th, and again December 8th through December 11th. The 4th is the matinee showing. And to reserve seating, you can call 503-606-2225. And finally, this weekend is the Oregon Associated Student Councils Conference in Seaside. And Peter Finnegan is our Student Executive Council before. Our ASPEC class will be attending, and our symphonic choir has been invited to sing Don't Stop Believing at the conference.
Wonderful. Thank you very, very much. I think she deserves a round of applause. And now I'm really pleased to ask Mr. Hedrick to come forward, and he's going to share some information about a wonderful recognition that our
Hello, my name is Joel Everett. I'm the younger version of Mr. Hedges. I'm actually one of the coaches for the football team, and also did a practicum with him over in the 80s office, so I'm Southern here.
very good.
So I have some great news about all our student athletes for fall sports. Our boys soccer team, our girls soccer team and our boys cross country all had above a 3-point for their combined GPAs leading into the year. This is for the Oregon Dairies Farmer Association. They didn't make any of the top 10 lists, but they were all above a 3-point. I think that something needs to be recognized. For girls cross country, we ranked number 2 in 4A, and they had a combined GPA of 3.98. So that is real high. The only other school that was higher had 4 points. So that's very impressive for second place. Girls volleyball was number 2 also with a 3.81 GPA combined. And boys football was number 1 in 4A with a 3.49 GPA. So I think all of our student athletes.
Milk Award, is that right?
I couldn't answer
That's
that.
what Mrs. Warren told me, the Got Milk Award, so that's pretty cool. Pretty amazing. And now I'd like to ask former board member Betty Kluge to come forward. She was a little shy about receiving this award in public, and she didn't really want to come up here, but we talked her into it because she really deserves it. Betty was a member of this board from July 2007 to September 2010. And during that time, she was a very thoughtful, dedicated, and positive board member, and she went above and beyond in serving the students of Central School District. We are very pleased to present this to you, and we miss you already, and we're very proud to have you as a member of our board.
I just want to let you all know that it was a privilege to serve, and I thank everybody who voted for me. My time on the board, I loved being here, and it was an honor to work for Dr. Hunter. And he was always there when I had people who wanted answers that I could bring them in, and he would be there for me to make that right. And I just want you to know that you have an awesome board right now. They really work hard for you teachers, for the kids, for the community, and I'm going to miss them. The reason I resigned is because I'm in the middle of doing a book on the 1962 Columbus Day storm, and I'm swamped with those stories now. I teach a life story workshop, which I did today, and I'm also the chairman of the Friends of the Library in Independence, and I'm their fundraiser. And I have a plate full, and then I have my husband. So, he's not really last, he's first. But anyway, I have just, and I miss the school tours. I still wish we could have tours, even though that's over. Mike Maloney did a wonderful job with the tours, and just opening up to everybody to ask questions about our building and our budgets and everything, and just Mary. I'm going to miss somebody of you. I think Mary is a classy lady. I've often told her that, and she's always there if anybody needs information too. And don't see my Mary, thank you, Mary, for all the rides. And I think that Julie is going to be a friend of mine for life. And thank you very much for electing me. I love being on the board, and I just know so many of you teachers. And I just want to let you know I'll still always be there. I might come back next board meeting because the schools, because of the Pledge of Allegiance thing that was in the paper that I did. I was talking to Steve tonight, and Independence Elementary is doing a wonderful thing over there. The high school is supposedly doing an honor wall because of all of that. And Mary Winters does a wonderful thing with her first graders. Is it first graders? And I want to be able to acknowledge all of that from that post over there. And I'll have a full report for you, and I hope the rest of the schools keep up with that. It's wonderful. And I just love living in Independence and being part of all of this. Thank you very much.